Did you know that beneath their serene exteriors, some volcanoes are quietly plotting an uncontrollable fury? These are ticking time bombs, waiting for an unexpected moment to erupt, destroying everything in their path. In this video, we will explore the top 12 most terrifying active volcanoes, nature's powerful machines of destruction, where a single misstep could lead to an instant disaster. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any of the exciting upcoming videos. Number 12 on the list is Mount Rainier. Mount Rainier, the majestic and dangerously active volcano located in Washington State, USA, is one of the most perilous volcanoes in North America. Standing tall at over 14,410 feet, or about 4,390 meters, Rainier is renowned for the breathtaking beauty of its snow-capped peak and the lush green forests surrounding it. However, hidden beneath this tranquility is an enormously deadly threat. Mount Rainier holds an incredibly massive amount of snow and ice. And if it erupts, the intense heat from the lava could rapidly melt this ice, unleashing colossal landslides and mudflows that could obliterate nearby communities. With its close proximity to Seattle, home to millions of people, a major eruption could lead to an unimaginable disaster. Seattle could be swallowed by a sea of mud and rocks if Mount Rainier awakens. Number 11. Mount Vesuvius. Mount Vesuvius, ominously looming near the city of Naples in Italy, is infamous for its catastrophic eruption in 79 AD, which buried the cities of Pompeii and Herculaneum under thick layers of ash, claiming thousands of lives and creating a disaster still etched in history. Since then, there have been numerous other dangerous eruptions, with the most recent one in 1944 causing significant destruction to surrounding villages and obliterating many American military bases in the area. This eruption also unleashed a massive flow of lava and ash. Vesuvius sits alarmingly close to densely populated areas, including the bustling city of Naples, with millions of inhabitants. Each eruption of Vesuvius carries the potential for severe disasters, with the terrifying ability to spew enormous quantities of ash, toxic gases, and scorching lava. The current threat from Vesuvius is impossible to ignore. Although there has been no major eruption since 1944, scientists warn that it could awaken at any moment, and a major eruption could cause catastrophic damage not only to Naples, but to the entire Campania region, which is the most densely populated area in Italy. Number 10. Mount St. Helens. Mount St. Helens, a menacing volcano located in Washington State, USA, is best known for its colossal eruption on May 18, 1980, one of the most devastating volcanic disasters in U.S. history. This eruption caused the summit to collapse, reducing its height from 9,677 feet to about 8,363 feet, or from 2,150 meters to about 2,550 meters, and creating an enormous crater. The 1980 eruption obliterated over 500 square miles, or about 1,300 square kilometers, of forest, claimed 57 lives, and caused widespread devastation to property and the environment. The violent explosion ejected an immense amount of ash, scorching rocks and gases, forming an ash cloud that soared over 15 miles high, or about 24 kilometers, spreading across the western United States. Mount St. Helens remains highly active, and the region frequently experiences small earthquakes and steam eruptions. Continuous and vigilant monitoring is crucial because this volatile volcano could erupt again at any moment, with any future eruption posing a significant threat to surrounding areas. Mount St. Helens serves as a powerful reminder of the devastating force of volcanoes and underscores the importance of continuous geological monitoring to prepare for potential future disasters. Number 9. Stromboli Volcano. Stromboli Volcano, dramatically perched on the island of the same name in the Tyrrhenian Sea, Italy, is one of the longest continuously active volcanoes on the planet. Known as the Lighthouse of the Mediterranean, Stromboli has been erupting regularly for over 2,000 years, offering a spectacular yet dangerously volatile display. The danger of Stromboli is not just in its frequent small explosions, but in the potential for a catastrophic disaster if a more powerful eruption occurs. The constant eruptions release streams of molten lava, ash, and scorching rocks into the sky, with lava flows cascading down the mountainsides, sometimes spilling into the sea. A larger than usual eruption could trigger massive landslides from the mountainside into the sea, and these landslides could unleash tsunamis, posing a grave threat to nearby coastal communities and even to distant shores. Number 8. Mount Etna. Mount Etna, towering over the island of Sicily in Italy, is one of the oldest and most active volcanoes on Earth. Etna is renowned for its powerful eruptions, often unleashing towering columns of ash and rivers of molten lava stretching for miles or many kilometers. Each eruption of Etna has the potential to trigger powerful earthquakes, shaking the entire surrounding region and causing substantial property damage. The relentless lava flows from Etna have repeatedly threatened villages and towns at the base of the mountain, forcing residents to evacuate in the face of impending disaster. But that's not all. Etna also has the potential to trigger massive landslides, and if a particularly strong eruption were to occur, it could generate tsunamis that could impact the entire Mediterranean region. The destructive power of Etna comes not only from its eruptions, but also from the geological upheavals it causes, which have reshaped the entire landscape over time. Number 7. Popocatépetl Volcano. Popocatépetl Volcano in Mexico, standing at a towering 17,802 feet, or about 5,426 meters, is not just a massive volcano, but a looming threat to the millions of people living in its shadow. Located about 43 miles from Mexico City, or 70 kilometers, Popocatépetl has a history of significant eruptions and remains highly active today. This volatile volcano spews colossal ash columns, toxic gases such as sulfur dioxide, and searing lava, directly affecting not just the immediate vicinity, but major cities hundreds of kilometers away. In recent years, Popocatépetl has erupted with increasing frequency, fueling fears of a major eruption in the near future. Given its close proximity to densely populated areas like Mexico City and Puebla, a major eruption could wreak havoc, disrupting air travel, polluting the air, and destroying vital infrastructure. Number 6. Villarrica Volcano. Villarrica Volcano, majestically rising in southern Chile, reaches about 9,241 feet or 2,147 meters. Known as Ruca Pilan by the indigenous Mapuche people, meaning House of the Spirit, Villarrica is feared for its formidable destructive power. Villarrica is distinguished by its ever-boiling lava lake within the volcano's crater, creating small yet continuous eruptions. Every time Villarrica erupts, it unleashes towering columns of ash and rivers of molten lava cascading down its slopes, threatening nearby towns and villages. The disaster risk from Villarrica comes not only from the lava, but also from the snow and ice that blanket its summit. When the volcano erupts, the intense heat from the lava can rapidly melt the snow and ice, triggering devastating floods and landslides that sweep away everything in their path. This poses a severe threat to the communities nestled at the foot of the volcano. Number 5. Taal Volcano. Taal Volcano, perilously located on Luzon, Iceland in the Philippines, just 31 miles, or 50 kilometers, from the bustling capital Manila, is one of the smallest yet most dangerous volcanoes in the country. Although only about 1,020 feet tall, or 311 meters, Taal has caused numerous disasters in the past with its frequent and powerful eruptions. The eruption in January 2020, in particular, blasted a massive ash plume high into the sky, forcing thousands of residents around the lake to evacuate urgently. Ash from this eruption reached as far as Manila, disrupting air travel and causing significant damage to agriculture and infrastructure. The current threat from Taal is extremely high. This volatile volcano can erupt at any moment, and if the lake water comes into contact with searing hot magma, it could lead to powerful phreatic explosions. These explosions not only release massive ash clouds, but could also trigger tsunamis within Lake Taal, posing an immediate threat to the lives of millions of people living in the surrounding areas, and even the capital, Manila. Number 4. Nyiragongo Volcano. Nyiragongo Volcano, ominously towering in Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo, stands at about 11,285 feet, or 3,470 meters. Nyiragongo is infamous for its massive and constantly active lava lake, which has the largest surface area in the world. Nyiragongo's lava is highly fluid, allowing it to flow at terrifyingly high speeds, posing an extreme danger to nearby communities. Moreover, Nyiragongo's crater houses one of the deepest lava lakes in the world. This lake contains fluid basalt lava, which easily spills over during an eruption, creating a continuous and grave threat to the surrounding population. Nyiragongo's history is marred by tragic events. In 1977, an unexpected lava flow surged rapidly, killing about 2,000 people. The 2002 eruption further deepened its legacy of fear when it obliterated nearly 20% of the city of Goma and killed more than 100 people, making Nyiragongo a relentless nightmare for the residents in the region. The current threat from Nyiragongo remains immense, with the looming possibility of sudden eruptions that could jeopardize the lives of millions of people living nearby. Its proximity to Lake Kivu, which contains vast quantities of methane and carbon dioxide, further elevates the risk of a double disaster if the volcano triggers the release of these toxic gases. Number 3. Sakurajima Volcano. Sakurajima Volcano, dramatically active on Kyushu Island in Japan, experiences hundreds of small eruptions each year. These eruptions often come with clouds of ash and streams of lava, though they rarely escalate to the scale of catastrophic eruptions like those of the past. Sakurajima's eruptions are typically explosive, producing large ash clouds and highly viscous lava that accumulates, posing the risk of landslides. One of the largest and most fearsome eruptions in Sakurajima's history occurred in 1914. This eruption lasted for several weeks, spewing massive lava flows that connected Sakurajima Island to the mainland across the Osumi Strait. The eruption forced thousands of people to evacuate, and thanks to timely evacuation efforts, the loss of life was minimized, though there was still significant destruction of property. In recent years, Sakurajima continues to erupt frequently, with notable eruptions in 2013, when a colossal ash column rose 16,404 feet, or 5,000 meters, and in 2016, when the city of Kagoshima faced an emergency situation. Currently, Sakurajima remains a constant threat, particularly because it is located dangerously close to the city of Kagoshima, home to about 600,000 people. Each small eruption can rain ash and lava on the surrounding area, directly impacting the daily lives of residents. Although most recent eruptions have been relatively small, experts remain deeply concerned about the possibility of a large, catastrophic eruption similar to the one in 1914, which could cause significant loss of life and destruction. Number 2. Mount Merapi. Mount Merapi, ominously towering in central Java, Indonesia, stands at about 9,613 feet, or 2,130 meters. This stratovolcano is notorious for its frequent and immensely powerful eruptions, producing dangerous lava flows and lethal ash clouds. Merapi erupts regularly, unleashing pyroclastic flows, deadly currents of hot gas and volcanic rock fragments, along with rivers of lava and showers of ash, directly threatening the millions of people living in its shadow, especially in the city of Yogyakarta and nearby regions. Merope's history is scarred by numerous catastrophic eruptions, with one of the most devastating occurring in 2010, which claimed over 350 lives and forced hundreds of thousands to evacuate. This eruption unleashed colossal pyroclastic flows that spread far and wide, causing significant environmental damage and immense suffering for the local population. The danger from Merope cannot be underestimated, with the terrifying likelihood of another eruption ever present. Finally, the most terrifying active volcano might be Kilauea volcano. Kilauea volcano, violently active on Hawaii's Big Island, USA, is one of the most active and closely monitored volcanoes on Earth. With a history of eruptions spanning hundreds of years, Kilauea is both famous and feared as one of the most destructive volcanoes. This volcano has been erupting continuously since 1983, with the most recent eruption in 2018 drawing global attention. The 2018 eruption caused extensive damage as rivers of lava engulfed over 700 homes and forced thousands of residents to flee. Some lava flows reached the ocean, producing toxic plumes and dramatically altering the coastal landscape. The threat from Kilauea remains ominously high. This relentlessly active volcano could erupt again at any moment, and with each eruption, the lava has the potential to obliterate nearby residential areas. Furthermore, these eruptions release dangerous plumes of smoke and toxic gases like sulfur dioxide, endangering human health and the environment. These volcanoes are awe-inspiring natural wonders, but they also harbor unpredictable and catastrophic threats. Understanding the risks posed by active volcanoes is crucial. While we cannot control nature, we can prepare to protect ourselves and our communities. Do you know of any other active volcanoes? Leave a comment below so we and others can learn more. And finally, do not forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any exciting discoveries.